What are the best printers for high volume printing? Stay tuned because today that's what we're going to be talking about. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video, and today we're going to be talking about what are the best printers, or what is the best type of printer for high volume printing. In other words, if you're printing a lot of pages per month, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60,000 pages per month, what printer should you go with? Because there's a lot of printers on the market, but which printers are really able to handle that type of capacity on a monthly basis? Now, I'm not really talking about the ink cycle, so one set of ink gets you X amount of pages. No, I'm talking about how much can the printer itself handle on a monthly basis. Now, if this video is helpful, I ask that you like the video. If you have any questions at all along the way, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Alright, so the reason I'm making this video is actually because of a comment on my channel that asked me, I'd like you to make a video of the Epson Ecotank 16650 or the 16660. I need an inkjet printer for my business with a monthly duty cycle over 30,000. Do you think these might handle it? I am planning to get one of these for that. Do these printers come with another print head technology? So I want to answer all of the questions he had within that comment. And we are going to be looking at primarily the Epson Ecotank models because he is requesting the 16650 and the 16660. We want to match up these Epson Ecotank models with another competitor or another brand that you would think could handle high capacities on a monthly basis, and we're going to compare them to the Epson Ecotanks. So the first printer I wanted to look at was actually the Epson Ecotank 5880 before we go into the 16,000 models. Now you can see the price there. We're not going to really be talking about pricing in this video, but any of the printers I end up talking about in this video, there will be links for in the description below. But we'll go right to the spec sheet for the Epson Ecotank 5880. And really, to be able to tell what type of print head technology, we're going to look at the printing technology. So to answer the question the gentleman had, is this printer has a 4-color all pigment 4-in-1 printing technology. Now that is different from the usual Epson Ecotank, so that is going to be a different printing technology. Whether it's better or not, I'm not really sure, but that is the printing technology that you have on this printer. Now when we come down, when we take a look at under general, we see that there's a maximum duty cycle of 66,000 pages per month, up to 3,300 recommended. So what does that mean? Well, essentially that means that you can print, they want you to stick between 3,300 or 0 and 66,000. That's essentially what it means. We can confirm that with their advertising, but you can print up to 66,000 pages with the 5880. If you come to ultra low cost printing, or rather built for heavy workloads, on the advertising page, you can see here this high volume printer features an impressive 66,000 page max monthly duty cycle. So initially in the comment, he was asking if the duty cycle is over 30,000, and really it's over 60,000. So it's at 66,000 pages on a monthly basis. So this is great if you have a business where you have to print a lot of pages at once, and especially if you need an inkjet printer. So you need that better quality, you want color, and you want other abilities with the printer, but you need to be able to print a certain amount of pages that surpasses 10, 20, 30,000 up to 60,000. This is going to be the right type of printer for you, these Epson Ecotanks. But of course, the lower model Epson Ecotanks are not able to handle this capacity. Those are much lower monthly page volumes. Now, I did want to give a quick word to today's sponsor, which is my very own Best Printers cleaning kit. Essentially, if you have an old printer laying around, or your current printer is printing blank pages, not printing a certain color, fades or lines coming up in your prints, or an overall and general print quality issue, you're going to want to use the Best Printers cleaning kit to solve that problem quickly and inexpensively. There are a ton of videos on my channel. You can click on my channel page, you can go to the search bar, and you can search up your printer model, and you will most likely find an exact match or something similar for your specific printer model, or something very similar with the same print head that can be used for your printer as well. I have received hundreds and thousands of testimonials of people that were able to save their printer, save themselves money, and save themselves the time and hassle of having to get a new printer. So there's going to be a link in the description below. Anytime during this video, you can pause this video, you can go down to the description box below, and you can click on the link, get yours today, and come back and watch the rest of this video. Alright, so the next printer we're going to be looking at is the Epson Ecotank Pro 16600, because this is a wide format printer. There's also the 16650 on this same page. The price difference, you're going to have to check pricing through the links in the description box, because pricing will vary with these printers, and sometimes there's very low availability, so you are going to want to be careful with that as well. But as far as the Epson Ecotank 16600, it's a wide format, and when we come and look at the spec sheet on the 16600, see the same type of printing technology which was in the question, and then we also see the same exact maximum duty cycle, 66,000 pages per month, up to 3,300 recommended. You're able to print 66,000 pages max, which is very high. And why do we say that? Because the contrast, the printers that are pretty similar in price, pretty comparable, but a competitor, are the HP Laserjets. Now there's multiple models for the HP Laserjets. They all have pretty much similar specs. So specifically the HP Laserjet M528cs, the M528N, they have different versions of this printer. When you really look at this is supposed to be a very high capacity printer. But when we come and take a look at the monthly page volume, the exact same spec that we were looking at on the Epson Ecotank, you see that their recommended page volume is between 2,000 to 7,500, whereas the Epson Ecotank was 3,300 to 66,000. There is a huge difference there. Why is that? I'm not really sure how to answer that, because the HP Laserjets are really more of an office printer. Now these Epson Ecotanks we've been looking at are definitely more of a high capacity office environment type of printer as well, but I would have expected it to be a little bit closer, maybe 30,000, 25,000 on the HP Laserjet at least. But you can see a big difference there between these two brands, between these two types of printers. So if you need a printer that prints a high volume on a monthly basis, when you look at the HP Laserjets versus the Epson Ecotanks, you're going to be able to print a lot more pages on a monthly basis. That might be important to you, but even if it's not important to you, the price differences, the Epson Ecotanks are usually a lot cheaper than the HP Laserjets on average. Also, it's an HP Laserjet. It's a laser printer, so you don't have that inkjet technology that prints beautiful pictures, colors, and is able to print photos. So with your Epson Ecotank 16600, the type of papers you can print include photo paper semi-gloss, photo paper glossy. So you have different types of photo papers you can print on as well, whereas with the Laserjet you are very limited to black and white gray printing. Now you also have a huge advantage with the Epson Ecotanks. You can switch from using the regular Epson ink, and you can actually use remanufactured ink for that specific Epson Ecotank, and you can save 50% or more on ink. If you're looking for that remanufactured ink, use the links in the description below for one of the Epson Ecotanks, and then type in the name of the Epson Ecotank you're looking for, and then type in remanufactured ink after that, and you're gonna find a ton of options at a very low price. So that's also gonna save you money on that high volume of printing that you're gonna be doing. Alright, so I hope that you found all the information in this video to be helpful. If you have any questions about anything in the video that I talked about, if you have your own questions related to the topic, or if you had a positive or negative experience with the Epson Ecotanks or the HP Laserjets, I want to hear about it. Why don't you comment that below? And if this video was helpful, please make sure to like the video. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Remember all of the product links in the description below. The Best Printers Cleaning Kit, the links to all of the printers I talked about in this video. So that's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.